welcome back to Dark Chronicle, and we're taking pictures of everything in chapter 3 of the game. So there's the moon crystal that we just saved, and down here there's a torch, and our photography level just increased. And now time to go into the tool shop. So while we're in here we need to go look up, and there is a crescent shaped light, over there's the star glass, and down there, if we can reach it from here, is the peeping pole. You don't have to even go down, that's great. So it'll take a little bit longer to take all these pictures in the future now, just because we need to start going inside areas like this. In Sundane, all we had to do was just take pictures outside. There's a bridge, there's a post, and let's head to Lao Charles Bistro. There's quite a few pictures we can take in there. So these are going to start becoming a lot shorter because in the first 2 chapters we had a lot of pictures to take in Palm Breaks, but we no longer have to do that. So there's Lao Chao's trademark, there's a runaway dragon, there's a scroll, there's a Chinese lantern, over there are some pork dumplings, and there's a special pecking duck. That's everything, let's head out. Time to go to the last area, which is the weapons store over here. And there's one more picture we haven't taken yet outside, which is the horn that's above the door. And I have no idea what enemy that belonged to in the game. Some monster with an incredible head. And while we're here, let's take a picture of another horn inside. There's this gigantic mage's hat that's on top of it. And over here there are some shields. Above the counter there is a cloth. There we go. And there's a pot. And finally let's take a picture of a weapon. There we go. Yep, that's everything. And now time to head back to the present. Because there are a few pictures that we can take in Balance Valley. Mainly because of all the diorama stuff we put down there. So let's head back to the past. So first things first, since we're here, we're going to go to Lynn's house. Take some pictures of that. So there's a picture of Lynn's house, and now we're full of pictures. So a lot of things we just took. And there's a chimney on top of it. And let's head inside. So while we're here, we can quickly turn around and take a picture of these candles. There's a barrel there. And over here is the bed that Lynn was being sick on. There's Argo. Here's a table. And we turn around and take a picture of the dresser. And let's see what this book is. A fountain, a waterfall and a bottle. May as well make that while we're here. So a bottle, fountain and a waterfall. We have a lot of things now. And let's some tasty water.
Cheese.
I'll have some tasty water, why not? That will cure thirst, by the way, which is a state of ailment where you can't eat anything. It's quite an annoying one, and quite a few enemies give it. And now it's time for us to head over here and start taking pictures of all the diorama stuff that we've got. But first things first, we need to quickly make a well, because we didn't do one of those last time. And go put that down near these houses. And then we can take a picture of it. Here's a picture of a gate, there's a fence, there's a mailbox. And there's a lamp. Right, we still can take pictures of the fruit and stuff, but this is actually a chapter 2 invention. Videorama one for that. So there isn't really any point to taking those, because we could just put these things down anywhere we want to from chapter 2 onwards. Okay, so now that we're inside one of these houses, let's take a picture of the table, the fireplace, the bed, and the drawers. There should also be a dresser, but I think it's on the far side. Yep, there we go. So I double check. Table, fireplace, drawer, dresser and bed. Yep, that's everything. So now it's time for us to go to the other building that we made over here, because this has a weather vane on the top of it. And it also has a star lamp. And on the back, there's some laundry and a warehouse. And over here is the church we put down, and there's a stained glass there, and up there is a holy emblem. And again, we're maxed on pictures again. Let's get rid of all those. And let's head inside the church. Now we are actually timed with doing all of this, because we also want to go to the fishing contest, which is about to end in 10 hours, which is about 10 minutes in the game. But we easily have enough time to do that, so we don't have to worry about it. There's some saints' writings and a holy emblem. Over there's a fresco. There's a stained glass, and yeah, sure mate, there you go. Let's take a picture of your book. Okay, if I get it from here, fresco, saints' writings, holy emblem and the stained glass. Yep, that's everything. And now all that remains is to go and take pictures of all of this stuff here. There's quite a lot on the Chinese stand. There's a rotating sign, the Chinese lantern, there's a basket steamer, there's a hand-sewn flag, and there are some pork dumplings. Pretty sure that's everything. Let's just take a picture of our chef. What's up, mate? Let's just double check we got everything in Balanced Valley, because it is quite a lot. Oh yeah, we could always take pictures of rocks and trees and stuff as well. There's a rock. And there's some grass, but that doesn't count here. See, so there's the mailbox, for lamp, for laundry. I'm not sure if we took a picture of a star lamp or not, I forgot. So let's quickly double check that one, and then we'll head out and take pictures of everything at the fishing contest. We've still got 8 hours to get there, so that's fine. So we'll just head to Palm Brinks and go to the fishing contest and take pictures of all the stuff that's in there. So there's no longer like another half of Palm Brinks or anything to take a picture of, so there's a lot less pictures to take from this point onwards, so these videos are going to become a lot shorter. But the future areas are going to become a lot bigger, so there are always going to be a lot of pictures to take in the future from this point onwards. And here's a fishing contest. Let's take a picture of a sign, and above it there's a wrapper, but we can't see it from here. Go. Over here there are some lamps and some flags, and let's head inside. So we haven't bothered with this so far. I might do this later on, but for the time being we were busy doing the actual dungeon. But basically if we catch some fish, then we can just come here. So there's a scale. There's some fish. There's a flag. And over here is a lamp, but we're taking it behind a post, let's not do that. There you go, there's the lamp. There's a victory stand to save these pictures again. There's the electric bulletin. And over here, there's a chair And finally, this should be the glowing gate. Let's double check that we got everything here, because we don't really want to have to come back. Because it is timed place after all, and it will only appear 20 days later, so we don't really want to do that. Let's see, we got the fishing contest for lamp, flag, the wrapper, glowing gate, lamp, fish, chair, flag, victory stand, electric bulletin, and the scale. Yep, so that's everything taken here. And we've still got 6 hours of that. We can't actually leave while we're in here, which is kind of annoying. So next up, we'll actually just head back to the actual Balance Valley station. And while we're here, there are just 4 pictures we can take, nice and quickly. And as always, one of them is going to be the Blackstone one. Let's just take a picture of that baby. There we go. Now I don't believe we can take a picture of the railroad this time. Let's double check that. Yeah, we can't take a picture of a railroad for some reason. The game is very iffy about this type of thing. Right, there's a street light. So there are 2 more left. There should be a bench rather, and a lamp. We should both over here. There's the bench, and there's the lamp. If we go to Yorda's Valley, we can take a picture of the tree that's here. That's going to be another picture that we can take. So the giant Yorda tree we can take here, and then everything that remains are going to be scoops from the actual dungeon itself. So this is the last normal picture to take, and then we've got the 2 scoops from the boss fights we had, and the other scoops from the enemies. There we go, there's a giant Yorda tree. So I'm just going to go splice in the rest of them now. So this is the face behind the devil mask. You have to take a scoop just when he has the face open to attack you with. So you're most likely going to get hit during this. You can throw a rock at him to stun him, and then take a scoop of it, but it didn't work when I had a rock. And here's the charging ram, so it's just normal. When he charges that, you can take a picture of him. This changing dogs actually is very annoying, because it's a very fine window you have to do that, and most of the time the scoop doesn't work. There's Hooray for Rockman, when he's being awesome, you can take a picture. And there's Spinning Ivanov, is probably the easiest of the pictures to take from the dungeon. And this is the Priest of Rama healing himself for a nice massage. And finally, from the normal enemies, is the dragon throwing out his burning dragon breath. And here's the mini-boss, the Phantom Memory Eater. And finally, while Monica's being all busy on the airship actually fighting the boss, Max, he's got better things to do. While the lighthouse is burning, he knows his priorities, and he's going to go and take a scoop of the flying battleship. And now, time to relax with some Spheda. So I decided to just record a few of the Spheda games that I did while I was trying to take all these pictures.